Take that. Rumor has it that Kathleen Kennedy may be fired because of the absolute failure of Solo. After the second weekend, came two English in the movie theaters with Solo. Not a lot of people went to see it. Even less people went to see it. How about that? Disney is furious at Kathleen Kennedy, what she has done to Star Wars, because they're not making any money off of it. They didn't make a profit. They made actually a little profit, but not as much. And we all know that money speaks when it comes to Disney. If Disney's not making a lot of money with a certain product, they get mad, and then they go searching for the problem why it's not selling. Solo has turned to one of those movies in the movie theater that no one really goes to see. It's just there. It's just like almost every single Shia LaBeouf movie. So what if the visuals are good in the movie? It's all about the writing and the story. George Lucas on a Xanax overdose can do a better Star Wars story than Disney could. And so what if the visuals are good? Okay, let me show you how Kathleen Kennedy works. Like, thinks, right? So let's pretend, these glasses right here, alright? These glasses are the goods, is the story, right? This is the story. Glasses are the story. All right, so we see this, right? These glasses are a story, and here's writing, story writing and everything. And this taser, we'll pretend this taser is what you call this identity politics. It's basically every single Star Wars movie Kathleen Kennedy is with. Fans had enough. And the only thing they can speak is money. And without money, the Disney Empire wouldn't be an empire. It would just be that low-life thing in the corner. Just like Nickelodeon. You know, that just generic cartoon channel you see on the side. Yeah, they're making a lot of money, but no one really cares. Like, for instance, when Nickelodeon comes out with a new movie in theaters, no one really bats an eye. But when Disney comes out with a movie in the movie theater, everyone's all like, oh wow, this movie looks brilliant. Disney has turned to, instead of wow, that movie looks pretty cool, to, nah, no one cares. And because of this, Kathleen Kennedy may be fired. Don't quote me on this. Don't quote me on this because it is just a rumor, and hopefully the rumors are true. Because remember when Lando Calrissian was a womanizer? Now apparently he's pansexual and wants to bang a robot for absolutely no reason, and it doesn't even fit in the story at all. Let's go back to the story and identity politics. All right, so here is the story. It has to fit in the story. It has to fit in the story. It can't fit in the story. Do you see what the problem is? If it doesn't fit in the story, it doesn't belong. It's like in almost every single movie nowadays. It's just like, you know the things that are usually out of place in almost every single movie where the random females are like, I love you, and they have the kiss at the end. It's like, why was this there again? Like, for no reason. Like, for instance, Jurassic World, for no reason. There's like Chris Pratt serious and the other serious, and for no reason they start kissing in the middle of the bloody fighting with the whole pterodactyls and stuff. It's like, it's so out of place. We get it, you kiss. Who cares? Okay? You're literally about to die, get eaten by pterodactyls, and you're just making out in the middle of the battlefield. Doesn't make any sense now, does it? Now, let's just pretend that's a real-life scenario. Let's say a bunch of warriors go to Afghanistan, aka our troops, yo. They go to Afghanistan, next thing you know, we just see... You see a bunch of Marines fighting for their lives, right? They're pinned down, right? And with everybody's help, they can survive this together. And meanwhile, you just see these two Marines just making out for no reason. It's out of place. It's like, I mean, they're getting shot at, and they could survive this if all the Marines get help. And meanwhile, two Marines in the back are just making out for no reason. That doesn't make any sense. I'm pinned down. Why are you guys making out? Help me, like, survive here? The identity politics doesn't fit into the story. It doesn't make the story better. It just makes it worse for the story. And apparently everything has to be female. Nothing is wrong with the female thing, but it has to fit in the story. Remember the one time she said the Force is female? How does that make sense? It's like saying gravity is female. It's just there. What are you on about? Apparently the Force is female. Palpatine's lightning force is apparently female as well. To the dark side of the vagina force. Didn't you know lightsaber crystals? They're also female. This doesn't make any sense. Force is not even alive, it's just there. Same thing with gravity, it's just there. It doesn't reproduce, so... Remember when Rose retardedly kissed Finn for no reason? Literally, you just met in like an hour, or less than that, and it's like, it's not like, well, it's saving the one you love. It's like, you killed everyone, you know that, right? And for some reason, all the bloody stormtroopers are in the the AT-ATs or AT-ATs, like, weren't even focused on those guys. Apparently, all shoot at other ships, but these guys, leave them alone. Just literally one squish with the AT-ATs, they would have been done. Actually, they could have like redeemed Rose a little bit if they did this, right? You know when Finn was about to sacrifice himself and destroy the little battering ram thing? Well, let's say, and then Rose comes here and just crashes in. Well, what if Rose crashes into Finn, and except they both don't go down, but Rose takes his place and destroys the battering ram? It would somewhat forgive all the other crap, but probably won't. She's still a bad character. Yet they made her live or killed her. Hopefully killed her. I mean, she's kind of useless. You know what? I had a little dream last night. You know, like if Luke had a holocron, a force holocron, right? And then Yoda appears out of nowhere and is all like Luke, use the holocron, you must. And then Luke is all like, Master Yoda, why would I do that? And then Yoda's all like, because Lord of the Rings, taking king, you must. And then Luke is all like, okay, I will, Master Yoda. And then next you know, he does the Force thing where he just magically appears in like the salt planet or whatever. Then Luke sits down with the holocron thing or whatever the heck. And then he just summons the dead Jedi ghosts and stuff. And then you just see like Darth Vader fight fucking Kylo Ren, and then Darth Vader's all like, you disappoint me. And then Darth Vader bitch slaps Kylo Ren, saying that's a bad boy. But that was just a dream. That'd be fucking funny as hell. So in conclusion, cross our fingers, Kathleen Kennedy be fired, and then someone else would take over for the Star Wars thing. Hopefully someone that's unbiased. I think I used the word right. Is that right? Okay, I'm just gonna say fair because I feel like if I use the wrong word and be like I look like an idiot and stuff. So in conclusion, whatever. You guys like this crap, subscribe with the bell and then press all because there are 3 options now. You want to buy a shirt? Go to my shirt shop. Who cares? You want to do Facebook? Okay. My Twitter? Okay. You want to do Patreon? Okay. Whatever. See ya.